My name is Carla Hope, and I'm the president of Kinistino, Métis Local 43. The inception for our Gathering Together archive was a partnership with Dr. Allison Stevenson of the University of Saskatchewan, Department of Indigenous Studies, researching the Anglo-Cree Protestant people of the Payanan, Glen Mary, and Horseshoe Bend areas. The archive was initiated to hold local genealogical information about these people, as well as pictures, maps, and other information of historical significance. Our archive has been funded by a Listen Hear Our Voices grant from Library and Archives Canada. We used it to collect and digitize our first phone. The Rodney Ballandine phone consists of 1,970 documents pertaining to over 1,000 Métis individuals from this area. The phone has been entered into the Memory Sask database at the series level and organized by family surname. Mr. Ballandine holds a BA in Indigenous Studies from the University of Regina and has spent 40 years collecting this genealogical information. We were also able to digitize the working papers of local historian Art Pilling. Mr. Pilling had contributed historical information and documentation to the local history book entitled In Kelsey's Footsteps, Payanan, Glen Mary, and Horseshoe Bend. This phone was also entered into the Memory Sask database, and it was organized by chapter. The work on these phones commenced in the summer of 2024. We hired a summer student to scan and digitize the documents, and we hired Lindsay Sorrell, who spent countless hours describing the phone. My contribution was to input the data into the Memory Sask database. We truly appreciate the assistance we received from Cameron Hart of the Saskatchewan Council for Archives and Archivists, who helped us set up our database. We also would like to thank Jeff O'Brien, who provided considerable help with our project. We were delighted to receive funding from the Saskatchewan Council for Archives and Archivists through their institutional grant program. We used these funds to further enhance records in the Rodney Ballandine phone. Once again, we hired Lindsay Sorrell, and she provided links to Métis script records, Hudson Bay Company servant file records, biographical sheets, Northwest Company and Hudson Bay Company records of baptisms, burials, marriages, and other links of that nature. In November 2025, an agreement was made between Dr. Stevenson and Kathleen Epp, head archivist for the Hudson Bay Company Archives in Winnipeg, to repatriate the Fort de la Corne Post records to Kinistino's Gathering Together archive. This sharing of resources was made possible by a Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council Partnership Engagement Grant. We are delighted to be able to have this electronic phone in our gathering collection and thank Dr. Stevenson and Kathleen Epp for the honor. On behalf of Kinistino Métis Local 43, I would like to thank all those mentioned for their support. As the Gathering Together archive grows, we hope to provide a rich repository of information for Métis people and academics who are interested in the Anglo-Cree Protestant people of this area.